It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for our preview of AEW Rampage on TNT. Rampage is set to have a TNT Championship match tonight, and it is the first title defense of the new champion, Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs is set to defend his championship against Rey Fenix, which should be an interesting test for the new champion. And also, it would answer the question of if QT Marshall will be in the ring or will be Powerhouse Hobbs' new manager for the foreseeable future as TNT champion. But either way, Powerhouse Hobbs is, in my opinion, Powerhouse Hobbs is being given the opportunity that we expected Wardlow to be given as far as being TNT champion. But it's also the first time since his breakup with Team Taz that Powerhouse Hobbs has been given the opportunity to show off his real potential. Also in action on Rampage tonight is the debuting Taya Valkyrie, as Taya Valkyrie debuted following Jade Cargill's title match. Following Jade Cargill's title match on Dynamite against Nicole Matthews, as Taya Valkyrie is someone that could be a potential top contender for the TBS Championship, and could actually be someone who dethrones Jade Cargill for the TBS Championship. Sorry. Even though she is new, she could be the person that finally dethrones Jade Cargill for the women's championship, for the TNT Championship. And she gets her first taste of action in AEW tonight on Rampage. For the first time in what feels like forever, the former 2.0 Matt Menard and Angelo Parker will be in tag team action against the Bollywood Boys, as the Bollywood Boys are former proteges of the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, and this is the first time I remember seeing the Bollywood Boys in AEW, but it is good to see the Bollywood Boys getting some action again in professional wrestling. And it's also good to see Angelo Parker and Matt Menard in action again as well. And speaking of the JAS, Daniel Garcia is back in action on Rampage, as Daniel Garcia alongside Sammy Guevara are two people that have frequently been participating in matches on Rampage over the last couple of weeks, or the last couple of months. And I think I remember saying this in a previous news video, where last week's episode of Rampage was the highest rated episode of Rampage in almost 2.5 months. So the fact of the matter is, I think AEW found a possible way to, a balance for Rampage, I guess is the best way to put it. And, the ironic thing is, yes, they are including women women on Rampage, when the highest rated thing on Rampage, the most viewed thing on Rampage last week was the Outcast. I understand that the Outcast were a part of Dynamite last week, or this past Wednesday. But the fact of the matter is, if they got all the attention and they got the ratings on Rampage last week, why would you not include them on Rampage again this week? I understand that you want to put that's what Taya Valkyrie's there for, but you can't expect everyone to know who she is and want to tune in to see her if she just debuted in the company without you giving any insight of who she is or why she matters and why people should care about her, because she is new to the AEW fans, even if she is not new to all wrestling fans, and some people actually know her. She is new to the AEW fans, and not everybody knows who she is, because not everybody knows wrestlers just because they're in wrestling and may have a history in other promotions. AEW should have, AEW could have a video of her previous matches, because she has worked in AAA as the Reyes de Reigns champion aka AAA's Women's Champion, in the past. So AEW has a built-in promo video that they could show for Taya Valkyrie to allow fans in AEW to get to know who she is, and that is something that they should think about before her match tonight, because it would allow fans to get an insight on what she is about and who she is, which is something that they can't expect her to get a reaction just because some people know her, because not everybody in the AEW, not all of the AEW faithful know who she is. But either way, that is, again, Daniel Garcia versus Brody King, which continues the feud between the House of Black and the JAS, and also the Bollywood Boys against the JAS, that being Angelo Parker and Matt Menard. Taya Valkyrie is in action, and the TNT champion Powerhouse Hobbs will defend his championship against Rey Fenix. Speaking of Taya Valkyrie, the Death Dolls actually were defeated for the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championships by Kylin King and Taylor Wilde, as Kylin King just signed with Impact Wrestling. So it is almost like a thank you by Impact Wrestling for signing with us. We're giving you the tag team. We're giving you a title. And it's also props to Taylor Wilde, as I do believe that is her first Impact Wrestling Championship since her return to the company, a year or two ago. But either way, that is the preview and for Rampage tonight. And as I always say, if you are looking for wrestling tonight, look no further than the fact that AEW and WWE both have programming on tonight, and you have an action-packed night of wrestling with SmackDown from 8 p.m. Eastern Time till 10. And then right after SmackDown, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, on TNT, you have AEW Rampage. With that being said, this is it for the videos today, and I will see you next time.